Hey FlossTube, welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while. It's been about 4 months since my last video. It's been an interesting 4 months. I have had some pretty significant health issues, just being sick a lot and going to the doctor and trying to figure out what's going on. Don't have any answers yet, but I am glad to be back on YouTube and hopefully stitching more than I have in the last 4 months. I haven't stitched a ton, but I have made a little bit of progress on everything that I was working on the last time I did a video. So hopefully I will be able to stitch more consistently and make some good progress on these things. And yeah, I want to give a shout out to a FlossTuber that I have come to really like, and that is Carmen, the Broadway stitcher. I love her videos. I love her videos for the stitching, but I also love her videos for the footage of New York and her talking about all the Broadway plays she's seen. And I kind of feel like a kindred spirit because I am obsessed with Broadway. Most of the time I am listening to some Broadway soundtrack. Over the last few months or last year or two, it has been between Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen that I listen to almost nonstop. So yeah, if you want to see stuff like that, and go give Carmen some views. But yeah, and I'm really excited because I actually did get a spot or a ticket. I did buy a ticket to StitchCon next year, and so I'm really excited about that and excited to meet some of the people that I watch on FlossTube all the time, and get to just be with other cross-stitchers and get to know some of you out there, because I don't really have any stitching friends where I live, other than my father. He stitches, but even he doesn't live around here, so I don't have a lot of people to talk to about cross-stitching. But I'm really looking forward to being able to actually meet people in person and maybe keep in touch. So yeah, I will go ahead and show my WIPS that I have for this time. I haven't finished anything. I'm still working, and I think I have one new start that I didn't show the last time. But I'm still working on Fresh Eggs Farm by Hands On Design and Pricilla. And I really love this one, and I am so ready to get the fall farm, the pumpkin farm, or whatever I don't know what it's called, sorry, but fall is my favorite season, and so I've kind of decided that I always want to be stitching on something that has to do with fall, because I love decorating my house. That's the only time I really spend decorating my house, with the exception of Christmas, but I love decorating my house for fall. So I'm excited to get that, hopefully start that after I finish this one. But I have gotten a bit more done than last time. I think last time I was just starting to add the color and stuff, so I basically finished all of this and the chickens, and then started down here on this grass. And I think the way I'm doing it is stitching, it's a 2-page pattern, so I'm gonna stitch 1 page and then continue on with the next one, just so I don't lose my place on that. Excuse the dogs. I have 3 dogs in my house right now because we have friends living with us because the apartment above them caught on fire and also caused a lot of smoke damage in their apartment, and they can't live there anymore, at least not right now. So they're staying with us, and I have 2 dogs, and we have 1, so it's a little crazy. So I'm still not very far on my Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Sal for this year, which is Into the Jungle. Last time I had just done the tiger, and I had only added a little bit of this white here. But I'm pretty sure I'm finished with this block, but I also discovered that I stitched white where I'm supposed to have a pink nose. So that will be fixed soon. So yeah, I'm still pretty far behind on that, but I try not to be in a hurry with my stitching because then it just doesn't seem as fun or relaxing. And another one that I'm still working on is my Haid, and this is a mini Wisdom, because I am a Harry Potter fanatic, of course. And I've probably only put a couple of 100 stitches in since my last video. I do stitch 1 page at a time, and then I stitch 1 color at a time, so I'm kind of not extreme cross country because it is a rather small area, but a little cross country because I do each color individually and it just builds from there. But it's still fun to stitch. I'm also working on the Farmhouse Christmas series by Little House Needleworks. I'm still on the first block, Little Red Barn, because I've gone back and forth trying to figure out if I actually like the fabric I picked for it, because it is a very raw fabric and you can see through it pretty heavily. So I've kind of been going back and forth about just starting it on a different fabric and just not continuing on in this one. But I feel like I've done so much on this first block already that I kind of want to wait until I finish the whole piece and then see how I feel about it, because I don't think it's that bad sometimes. But yeah, this is Little Red Barn, and I think the last time I showed it I have really only had this little bit of border here so I could find my spot for the block, and then just the white part of the block. So I have done all the red in the barn and some of the green up here. Sorry if that's not close enough. But so yeah, that's what I've done. Looking at it through the camera, it really doesn't look that bad on this fabric, so I think I'll keep going. One thing I did do in August was I wasn't really participating in Arbitrary August, but Michelle from Bendy Stitchy was using an app called Tiny Decisions, and I was having a really hard time deciding what I wanted to stitch on from day to day. So I went and downloaded that app, and I did use that wheel for a long time, for about a month, for about the whole month of August. I used that wheel to select what I was going to stitch that day. And I really did enjoy that for a while and thought, hey, maybe I'll keep this up. Maybe I'll keep going on this for a long time. But as I've said before, I'm kind of a mood stitcher, so it was getting to the point where the wheel was picking things that I just really didn't want to work on that day. So that's when I started just doing whatever I wanted to. I would still spin the wheel, but then if I didn't want to work on that, I would pick what I did work on, which kind of defeats the purpose of the wheel in general. But I still have it on my phone, so I'll probably pull it out every now and then and just randomly select a project. And this last WIP that I have, I know I haven't shown on here, but it's a stitch along with Chelsea and Pricilla, and it is Pumpkin Hollow Farms by Little House Needleworks. And I wasn't really planning on participating in this, and then when I wanted to, I couldn't find it, and then Julie from Gulf Coast Stitcher got them back in stock, so I purchased this from her, and I absolutely love stitching on this. It's what I've been stitching on the most in the last little bit, even though it doesn't look like I've got a lot done. But I absolutely love it, and I'm stitching it on this 32 count linen that I got from Nancy from Victoria Motto Sampler Shop. I was doing her subscription for her Floss Club and the Fabric Club. I have canceled those in the last couple of weeks just because I have quite a few pieces of fabric and a lot of her floss, and I just kind of feel like I have enough in my stash right now, so, and I don't really know what I'm going to do with what I have already, so I decided to just take a break from that. But I do love her fabric that she puts out, and I really love this chart, this pattern on this fabric, and it's nice fabric to stitch on. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. And a purchase that I made over the last couple of months was I finally got myself a Mama Joan bag. I had told myself over and over again that, you know, I wasn't gonna get these fancy bags for my cross stitching because I could just buy like the $4 ones off of Down Sunshine Lane or 123 Stitch, and I wasn't going to get on the bandwagon of like quilted or sewn project bags. And of course, Mama Joan had to put out this autumn one, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it because I want to see what all the hype is about. And of course, I absolutely love it. I think she called this one Autumn Sunflowers, I think. But it's got this little leaf pattern on the inside and this print on the back. I really love it. I love the sunflowers. I love the berries right here. So I really loved the bag. So I went ahead and bought it, and now I kind of want one for every possible season of stitching, because this is where I keep Pumpkin Hollow Farm and where I'll probably keep anything that I have that's either autumn related or Halloween, because I've said before I'm not really big on Halloween charts, but I have seen a few that I actually really do like and probably will stitch at some point. So that is my one purchase. And now I kind of have to get a Bitsy Bob from Kelly's shop because they're very cute and I just really want one. But anyway, so that's kind of it for today. I haven't been really cross-stitching too much. I haven't really made that many purchases for my stitching hobby, but hopefully I will soon. Maybe find some more charts that I actually want to do. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love a comment or a question if you have any for me down in the comment section. I'm not on here to get subscribers, but I would love it if you do like my videos, that you would subscribe or at least like my videos. That would be great. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.